welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's a combo. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down for Houston.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now a run on 1st down. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. He'll look to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Anthony Gould now to return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That is Ferguson in motion. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Shamrocks. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Shamrocks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Oilers. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. That is Ferguson in motion. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Look at the big man go. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Shamrocks. The extra point is up and through. And the Shamrocks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
She's a runner, she's a track star. She'll run away with it.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To throw here on 1st down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought.
Juju, you getting beat, Juju.
Of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Again, working deep downfield. And he will score. Touchdown! Touchdown, Shamrocks! The extra point is good, and the Shamrocks will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Handoff here, up the middle. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Oilers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Oilers go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Richardson. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. But if they continue to get that matchup, his quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this ball's incomplete on 3rd down. The Shamrocks send their punter out. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Houston. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Richardson to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
My old line ain't good. They can't block it cold.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. Well, third and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down. Throwing is Richardson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Here's Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
I had 3. I should have just threw it away and took the 3 points. I had 3 points on the board.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. It is a touchdown. The PAT up and good. And the Shamrocks back within 7. It's 35-28. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now give on the ground. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's good for a. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now faking the give. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Oilers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
No.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
There's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line, and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch, and leads to a big game.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, long bag up.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. They gain 18 yards on that one, and that will be a 1st down. That is Ferguson in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Richardson. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by a money hooker. And the Oilers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Back to throw.
How you get lost?
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That his second touchdown tonight. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
I do within 14, that'd be good. I gotta stop. I'm turning the ball over there. Forcing throws that don't need to be forced.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down.
There we go.
That one taken in by Mitchell. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards for the touchdown. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
I gotta force a turnover. Right here. Like this kickoff.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Drive will start on the ground. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Oilers sending out their punt team. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. And the Shamrocks are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I'm glad I played
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter
I should've
turned quarterback
played.
has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
That is Ferguson in motion. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the gun, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Yeah, come on.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Legarius Sneed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is brought in at the 10. And he will score again. Touchdown, Oilers. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here's Smith to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions.
Call him out of position.
And he's got another one. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Shamrocks. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for two.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
You can play defense. You can pick it off.
The kickoff The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From out of the gun, he'll throw.
Ooh.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
This one downfield for Okonkwo.
How did he get wide open?
What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
This game, he got none.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
The second game always different.
Now here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Second down throw for Richardson. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. Throwing is Richardson. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's caught! And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Shamrocks. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He fumbled the football.
Fake, bro.
But he'll gather it back in.
Are you serious?
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running
That's
back.
so fake.
On the move, past the 40.
They couldn't get the ball.
And he is going to be out of bounds.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Now they'll set up to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Oilers. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On play action, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. That
one to the sideline is over everybody, But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
He's going to get it